my way. Feeling good, like I should.
Let me check my chest, my breath right quick. He ain't never seen it in a dress like this.
Hey guys, I'm back, and I am back today with a story time. I decided to do a story time instead of ask Marcy questions. One of them will be once I can actually walk and go upstairs. It was my shower routine, and I decided to lift the mood, so I didn't want to do the other question about my first time I've broke a bone, so I will do that one probably next week. So as you know, my story times and Ask Marcy series are spiked, so we are going to be having some Mike's Hard Lemonade since I am not taking any medicine tonight. So I'm gonna have me a little drinky drink on Friday. I like to do these on Fridays to lighten the mood. And period. The question of, well, the story time we're doing today, I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this, but the story is the day, how should I say this? The day he threatened my life on a date. So I'm gonna put it like that. So we're gonna get into this story time. So let's just pop open this little mics right here. Hopefully I could pop it open. Don't mind me, I'm in my pajamas already. Y'all already know. Can't go nowhere, so just went ahead and just put it on. Okay, so let's get into this story time. So this is an old story. It happened years ago. I probably was maybe in my teenage days. So I was just outside walking around. I used to like to go for walks when I was younger. So I would just go for a walk or whatever. I was about to leave and go for a walk, or I was either coming back because I was still by my house. And my house was like it had the front and the back, and both was like near like a main like street. So I was walking towards the gate, and this guy pulls up in a car, and he asked if he could take me out to the movies that evening. So basically in a couple hours. So I said yes.
You trust a random guy?
Look, Serenity. So I had went back in, got ready for the date. Of course I couldn't tell my mother that I was just going on a date with a stranger. So I had my alibi as one of my close friends from high school, because my mother liked that person and trusted them. So I was like, hey, I'm about to go out with such and such, and we're gonna be doing this, that, and the third. So if my mama called, I told her I was gonna be with you. So, you know, I had the whole script set up. I think the movie we went to go see, like a Batman movie or a Superman movie or something like that. And so we went to the movie theaters, which wasn't that far. It was like maybe 5 minutes from my house. So we went to the movies. We watched the movie. He bought us some popcorn and pop, you know, the normal. We watched the movie. It was a little too much touchy-feely for me. So I kept like trying to move the hand, and you know, so it was a little awkward for the movie date. So I got through the movie. So then he took me back home, and as we were driving back home, it's like this big building next to my house. There used to be a laundromat. So we were driving back home, and before I could get out the car, because I tried to, you know, open the door, you know, to get out the car. Before I could get out the car, he basically said that he could kill me right now, and that I shouldn't have gotten in the car with someone I didn't know, and he could just take, because he could have taken me somewhere and killed me right then and there. So clearly I did not see this person no more after this date, and I was like, terrified, but I had to try to calm down literally before I went in the house, because then I had to act like I was, you know, with my friend, and the movies was cool, you know. But I was like, man, like terrified. I don't remember how I did. I don't know if I just like stood by the building or something, or in the gate, and just like tried to calm myself down for a few minutes. Because as soon as you walk in, my mom was usually at the kitchen table, so there was no hiding. So I got in and she asked about the date, and I went in a room and, you know, secretly told my friend what really what really happened. So yeah, that was during my teenage years when I was, yeah, trying to be fast. Tried to go out. Was trying to go out. Yeah, you know, this is why you should not deprive your kids, because I was not allowed to really like go out like that until, and it was only like a 1 or 2 people that was allowed to even go even just to the movies or the mall with. So, you know, at some age you start being like, oh, I want to go here. So anybody that offers you, you start to just be openly and willingly and be naive and go out and put yourself in harm's way. I was blessed that it didn't go any worse than just the threat, or I guess the advice. I'm not sure what he was calling it. But yeah, that was definitely an experience to remember, because that was, well, I'm thinking I probably was like 15 or 16. I was still in high school. So yeah, that was the day I was threatened that he could have killed me, which is true, because I was in his car. There was nothing else I would have been able to do. And back then there was no cell phones. We only had like maybe pagers and house phones. So yeah, it could have went a lot of different ways. So young ladies that watch my channel and you're in situations like that, just proceed with caution. I know now it's a little bit easier, just because at least you have a phone. Back then, yeah, I didn't have any phone or anything, so just being fast and a teenager. So yeah, that was my story time. If you like these type of videos, put it down below. As always, please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.